Welcome, language learners. Let's dive into the world of syllabus and curriculum design for second language teaching and lesson planning to create impactful and inspiring language learning experiences. What is a syllabus? A syllabus outlines the objectives, topics, content, and expectations for the course, as well as the evaluation methods, grading criteria, and policies. It also serves as a roadmap for both the instructor and the students, offering a clear overview of what will be covered throughout the course and what is expected from the learners. The syllabus acts as a guide to help students navigate the course, understand the learning outcomes, and plan their studies accordingly. It also establishes a framework for effective communication and sets the foundation for a productive learning environment. Now, who should design a syllabus? The theoretical linguist and the teacher. Theoretical linguists contribute their expertise in language theory and research, providing insights into language structures, acquisition processes, and linguistic principles. Teachers, on the other hand, possess practical knowledge in classroom dynamics, learner needs, and instructional strategies. By working together, theoretical linguists and teachers can bridge the gap between theory and practice, ensuring that the syllabus aligns with both linguistic principles and pedagogical effectiveness. This collaboration allows for a comprehensive approach to syllabus design that incorporates both theoretical foundations and practical considerations. The combined knowledge and expertise of theoretical linguists and teachers can lead to the development of an appropriate and effective syllabus that promotes language learning and addresses the specific goals and challenges of the learners. Now let's move on to the 8 types of syllabuses used in language teaching. Each type of syllabus has its own approach and focus, catering to different learning goals, contexts, and learner preferences. So educators can choose the most appropriate syllabus type based on the specific needs and characteristic of their learners. The grammatical, formal, or structural syllabuses is an instructional approach that structures language learning around the systematic presentation and practice of grammatical structures and rules. It focuses on teaching language by breaking it down into discrete grammatical components such as tenses, verb forms, sentence structures, and syntax. This approach emphasizes the understanding and application of grammar rules to form accurate sentences and convey meaning. Instruction typically involves explanations, examples, and practice exercises centered on specific grammar points. The grammatical syllabus provides learners with a foundation in the structural aspects of the language, allowing them to develop grammatical accuracy and proficiency in their language use. The notional functional syllabus is an instructional approach that organizes language learning based on functional categories and concepts. It emphasizes the communicative functions and purposes of language use in various contexts. This approach focuses on teaching language in terms of specific notions or concepts. For example, time, location, quantity, and functional language categories, for example, requesting, describing, and persuading. By presenting language in functional context, learners develop their ability to use the language effectively for different communicative purposes. The notional functional syllabus provides learners with the necessary language tools to express ideas, interact with others, and accomplish specific communication tasks in a range of real life situations. Task-based syllabus is an instructional approach that centers language learning around meaningful tasks. Learners engage in real-world activities where they use the target language to accomplish specific goals. This approach emphasizes communication, problem solving, and practical application of language skills. tasks are designed to be authentic and relevant to learners' needs and interests, promoting engagement and motivation. By focusing on tasks, learners develop their language proficiency in a meaningful context, enhancing their ability to use the language effectively in real life situations. Skills based approaches in language learning prioritize the development of the four macro skills: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. The focus is on using these skills in authentic context to enhance learners' ability to effectively communicate in real life situations. The approach is proficiency oriented, aiming to equip learners with the necessary language skills to cope with authentic language use. By providing meaningful practice and application opportunities, skills based approaches aim to enhance overall language proficiency. The lexical syllabus is an instructional approach that prioritizes vocabulary and lexical items as the central focus of language learning. It recognizes the crucial role of words and phrases in effective communication. Rather than solely emphasizing the grammar rules or sentence structures, the lexical syllabus emphasizes the acquisition and use of meaningful vocabulary in real life context. This approach recognizes that language learners need a robust vocabulary to comprehend and produce language effectively. By organizing instruction around lexical items, learners develop a broader and a more accurate range of vocabulary, enhancing their overall language proficiency and communicative competence. Genre or text based syllabus is an instructional approach that centers on teaching language by exploring various genres or types of text. The emphasis is on understanding the structure, features, and language used in different genres such as narratives, reports, advertisements, or conversations. Learners engage in activities that involve reading, analyzing, and producing text from different genres to develop their language skills and understanding of genre specific language convention. This approach helps learners develop their communicative competence and literacy skills by immersing them in authentic language context and encouraging them to apply their knowledge in real world situations. Project based language learning is an instructional approach that focuses on organizing language learning activities through meaningful projects. Students develop language skills by engaging in real world and hands on experiences. It emphasizes relevance, authentic context, collaboration, learner autonomy, and the integration of 21st century skills. It promotes the application of language skills in real life situations and enhances linguistic proficiency, communication abilities, critical thinking, and cultural awareness. In content-based instruction, the emphasis is on using the target language to learn content. Learners engage with subject matter in the target language, and their language skills develop through meaningful exposure and use of the language in authentic context. Content language integrated learning, on the other hand, involves teaching both content and language simultaneously. It aims to develop learners' proficiency in both the subject matter and the target language. Language is not just a means of instruction but also a subject of learning. Learners engage with academic content in the target language, and language skills are developed and reinforced throughout the learning process. Both approaches provide meaningful context for language use and offer opportunities for learners to develop their language proficiency while acquiring knowledge in various subject areas. Negotiated syllabus is an instructional approach that involves active learner participation in determining the content, objectives, and activities of their language learning curriculum. Learners collaborate with teachers to tailor the syllabus to their individual needs, interests, and goals. This approach promotes learner autonomy, motivation, and engagement, leading to personalized and effective language learning experiences. The negotiated syllabus empowers the learners to take ownership of their learning journey and fosters a learner centered approach to language education.